The conflict continues, but earlier this week, during a pause in fighting between Israel and Hamas, some scenes of hope. Hostages captured by Hamas released and reunited with loved ones. Thomas Hand was originally told his 9-year-old daughter Emily was killed during the October 7th Hamas terror attacks in southern Israel. He later found out she was a hostage. Now she's home.
All of a sudden, the door opened up and she just ran. Just like I imagined it, running together. I probably squeezed too hard.
This doctor in Israel has treated some of the hostage children, now returned.
In general, I can say that they all came very skinny, very pale, lost maybe 10 to 15% of their weight.
In exchange for freed hostages, Israel has released Palestinian prisoners. This week, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Israel. He pushed for an extended ceasefire, but the fighting now continues. Image after image shows the destruction in Gaza and the impact on Palestinians. The Catholic Patriarch of Jerusalem, Pier Battista Pizzaballa, hopes the release of hostages is a first step toward the end of the war. And last week in Rome, Pope Francis met with concerned Israelis and Palestinians who spoke about innocent lives lost in the Gaza Strip or captive family members who have yet to be returned to Israel. This woman had relatives killed in the Hamas attack. Others were captured and have been freed, but not all.
It has been an emotional roller coaster since October 7th. 10 days in, we learned that Carmela and Noya had been murdered. We had to find a way to keep fighting and not grieve. And now, 52 days in, Erez and Sahar have been returned to their mother, and yet we're not whole yet because Ofer is still there.
According to Hamas officials, the youngest hostage, a 10-month-old baby boy, along with his 4-year-old brother and their mother, were killed in an Israeli airstrike. Israel has not confirmed that claim.
Everyone is affected. Everyone knows someone that is there. Everyone, or the Jews know soldiers that have been sent in Gaza. Palestinians, most of them have family over there, relatives or people that they've known.
Father David Grenier, a friar at the Franciscan Monastery of the Holy Land in America, based in Washington, D.C., works closely with fellow friars and communities in the Middle East, including holy sites in Bethlehem and Jerusalem, not far from the Gaza Strip. With the region reeling from war, life in the Holy Land isn't the same. In Bethlehem, in the West Bank of Israel, the typical annual Christmas festivities scheduled in the birthplace of Jesus have been canceled to mark solidarity with Palestinians suffering in Gaza.
No one is indifferent to what is going on right now. Pray for the world, pray for the peace, pray for the end of the war.
Mark Irons, EWTN News In Depth.